Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And I need to adjust the sound settings. That should be better. Hi. Hello, I'm back and I'm happy to be back. My name is Fukuro Marco and we're here for more Danganronpa. Yes, I've been doing a bit of the gacha while setting up the stream today. That's probably why I forgot to adjust the sound settings because busy with the gacha. But yeah, oh, we got another one. Okay. 93.74. What? Let's go for a high roll. Let's try. Yep. Let's just see what else there is. Repeat chance of 1%. Do we dare? Okay, wait. Let's check first. So 93.74. Yeah, let's live on the edge. 93.74. Let's see if that's still gonna be 93.74. That looks new. Okay. What the? What was that? That's the first time I've tried putting more than one coin, or at least no, I think I've tried accidentally putting 2 coins in, but yep, that's gonna be the end of this machine. Let me get out. I forgot the controls. Okay. Yeah. I'm happy to be back. I was supposed to stream on Monday, but the schedule didn't work out for me, and yep. Yeah, I was supposed to stream on Monday and Saturday, but at least I'm back now. Things are going well, thankfully, and I am able to stream again. I hope things are going well for everyone as well. There he is.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jeez, to show up now like it's no big deal. You... wait. What's the voice for this again? You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. We still don't know, why did they stay up late? We weren't given an update on that, we only know that they did stay up late. But why? Why? Why are you doing this? And then I noticed they formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was. What the? Before I could catch myself, I'd cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma. How is this gonna work then?
What are you doing?
Is this not considered attacking Monokuma then? Because it's already the remains?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Yeah, but we're not gonna get in trouble for it?
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right? Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
I know, right? I was just about to say... Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Oh man. So a lot is happening apparently, and the title is very fitting to the start of this stream. How is this happening? What? I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
What?
Idiot. If you hadn't been sleeping in, you'd already know what's going on.
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, cause that's how much I like you. Friendly, but... yeah, even if he's dumb, at least he's friendly. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything. Yeah, you're friendly, but you're still as dumb as usual, it seems.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still, Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius. A chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. I think any machine that could move as nimbly as he did, fight a martial artist, and talk at the same time would be pretty sophisticated indeed. It's leagues beyond any remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
So in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer. The mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master they ran away in the terror.
Could it be...
Or maybe they got sick or something? But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? It's easy to schedule that announcement, you know. It doesn't have to be him actually doing it. That can just be scheduled. Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey.
Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for a light conversation.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
Is what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
Bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off.
What?
Motion sensor? You serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you?
Yeah!
I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. You're like the world's most spineless worm of the century. So now he's degraded to a worm?
Don't be mean!
Hey, come on. The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Oh, whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging onto it's not gonna do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hero put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been when I thought about it? I couldn't help but think back to the night before. The jump scare. We wake up and there's literally this masked person with a knife. But I don't know why they ran off. Being attacked by that masked figure, he didn't really attack you. He just stood there. He didn't really like do anything threatening to you except look at you.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't huss. You hear a thing we just said? Huh? Continues to huh. Oh, that's a no. What are you? Some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. They're getting pretty brave, huh? Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have... Oops, wrong voice. Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there...
What?
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself.
What the heck?
Or go live in a chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
Wait, let me adjust my mic for a bit. Okay, that should be better. That should be. This is a battle. A fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else. But we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away? Or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. No thank you, Toko. No thank you. No thank you. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Ooh-wee. Time for some lore. Map. So we can talk to all 4 of them, it seems. Where are they though? Okay, let's just go with whoever we see first. Toko.
Naturally, Master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way.
Still as obedient as ever to Master. Oh, what was that?
Sakura's gonna be watching over us. So we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end.
I definitely hope so, man. I definitely hope so. Not saying like I want the story to end, but like, if we actually don't see anything in the headmaster's room, I think I'm gonna be mad. Give more lore. Give lore. Give lore. We finally reached the climax. Not quite. I don't think so. So let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. That's a bold claim. Is everyone ready? I doubt like every last detail of the mastermind is gonna be exposed from here. What I think is gonna happen is we're gonna open the door and it's gonna be empty. We're probably gonna find the clue, but I think there would be nothing in the headmaster's room, or it would be the 16th student. I forgot the name, but it sounds similar to mine. Like, yeah, I really don't remember the name. Let's continue. It's locked, as expected. So, what are you gonna do? Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges.
Wait, but the rules say...
We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
Well, like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
So in other words,
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey,
Okay, sure, but
what?
we've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. No thank you, Toko. I think that's gonna be like my line from now, whenever it's something like this. No thank you, Toko.
I mean,
For serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's rip this door down!
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. What about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
oh, so then,
Oh yeah, the pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko. What time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay. Go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
What?
That's straight up unreasonable.
I? By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? And surely you like being manipulated by Byakuya. No thank you, Toko.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long, and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. And she runs off, shouting.
Unacceptable!
With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
We're serious though. Are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Oh, it's the same words. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flabust. No, I'm totally flapstaff.
What?
No thank you, Genocide Jill. You're not Toko anymore for some reason.
What?
Gross. Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill? Where do you come from?
You called for me and so I appear.
Hello, hello?
Oh, it's the wondiferous, murdiferous fiend, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
I wonder if that means she doesn't have the pickaxe.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it?
I was supposed to pick an axe.
No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe.
A seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you wouldn't be with your executive level barbs.
What? Bourgeois. Here comes the bloody nose. What? She has different memory from the normal Toko. Of course she forgot. Seriously though? Did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids. That's what you need. Great for the old memory factor. Random health advertisement. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we've solved one more mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left.
One more mystery? The pickaxe is not there.
Have you reached that certain age?
Yup. Now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
you've gotta be
not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden.
What? That has to be like a dead body, no? What did you find?
Corpse.
You SOB!
Did you hear me? I said corpse.
A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden.
You found a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
I wonder, like, if just random people can hear me. The neighbors, maybe. And I'm just screaming all this crap. Corpse in the garden! Corpse in the garden! Wonder what they're thinking. Hope I'm not too noisy. Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Oh, okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Red fingernails. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife, buried in their stomach up to the hilt. Oh, what the... Are they really dead? For sure, but... Who is it? "100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie." And I think that's the one on the picture is the other student. Who is that? Just to make things clear, last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. If you look at the clothes, it's different. Like this guy is wearing like a coat kind of thing, where it like there are flaps in front and a collar, and this person doesn't have red fingernails. And whoever that was, now they're... Yup. So unless the scene where we were in bed was like made to mislead us, then it's possible that this person is the same guy. I mean, you have to remember we were sick then, and we didn't even like fully remember everything that was happening. So it's possible that we misremembered some things. I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me.
I told you there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Yeah. Whoa. Who is this?
Just throw it in the lost and found. Even a dead body can find its home that way.
Maniac laugh? What's going on? Who is that? I really want to know too, but I don't want to miss dialogue. Who is this? How did they wind up dead here? We can't move forward until we figure that out.
What?
What's this body doing here? I mean, Who is it? The moment of truth. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue.
I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least.
How can you tell?
Well, I think I see the outline of her chest. And just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl.
Really?
Then it could be... Okay then!
Yes!
Let's just tear the mask clean off!
Come on.
Wait, don't... But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hands shot out towards the mask, and in the next instant, there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, 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 it blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But
Come
then,
on.
hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down towards earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. Really? That's enough? I mean, I haven't tried to put out like a huge fire with a bucket of water. Maybe it wasn't as huge as it looked. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man?
It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burned to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man.
Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again.
But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now?
What?
Huh? If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be.
There's only one person missing.
It's Yoko.
Yoko? Then that dead body? It's Kyoko? No, that can't be right.
Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko.
But
I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind.
what?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charbroiled. Get serious. I agree. Normally, the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right?
But
Making good arguments there, Byakuya. But that's still just arguments without evidence. But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. And you don't be sexist, Yasuhiro. Oh, okay, so he has something. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said?
So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. I mean, we already ruled out... No, not ruled out, but... We already know that it might not be the mastermind himself. It might not be the headmaster himself that's the mastermind. It could be someone else. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
what the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't.
Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about?
Oh no! We're exposing it already?
The ultimate despair?
Huh?
There we go, that's the name.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Or I guess, Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 16th student at Hope's Peak.
what?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. He said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know.
Well, all Kyoko told me was
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
you better watch out. You better not cry.
One more day, then it's December. It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that.
What?
I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female? That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so mastermind is this girl, Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. Just suddenly show up and then die? I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is.
Hey, wait!
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Coco? Oh yeah, she totally got blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Apparently not, but... Oh, she survived! Oh, she survived.
Oh, what just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. No thank you, Toko. No thank you.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen.
I saw something out of the corner of my eye just for a second. It's a corpse, isn't it?
Well, I guess so.
What the heck?
You guess? Which is it? Is it a dead body or not?
It's a dead body.
Hate this. I hate it. I'm not gonna look at it. I don't want to faint again.
Yeah, we don't want that either, so I think it's best if you don't look.
Everyone is dying. Why? Why is this happening?
Even the explosion was done perfectly, though. I got to hand it to whoever did it. Is it wrong to admire that kind of skill? Maybe just not the right timing for
Could
it,
it
but
be-
it is a skill, definitely. The mastermind just got mastermind. Master landmined, I mean.
How about that?
Pretty good, right? That one's going in the joke book of my soul. Probably not, unless you're going for the worst dad jokes. I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. Regardless, I can't help but wonder who it was. Things are growing more interesting by the minute. I should take a closer look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry. I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Oh, what's this? There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? Okay, so it's clearly different. It's another key. But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right. The key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah. This was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then. I don't think anyone would see a key like... unless it was labeled and go, oh, I know that key. Makoto, I'm giving you a very important task. So far these tasks have never been that nice. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in other words,
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor? In your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Oh. We don't get to check the rest of the body? I can't go anywhere till I've checked out whether the key works or not. Wow, we really just agreed to be an errand boy, huh? Sure, let's try the biolab first since it's the nearest. There doesn't seem to be a keyhole. The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the keyhole, the key I'd find... When I went to insert the key I'd found in the garden into the keyhole, the key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Next. I doubt it's the headmaster's room. I think it would be the data center. I think that would make the most sense with the everything about the key, like the shape, the color, yeah. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. It's the same voice, the same line. Click. It fits. Then this is the key to the data center. I'd managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. I wonder if the body had any more details we missed. Because if it did, it isn't important. But I wonder if that would have given us a clue on who it was. Or maybe there's really no clue on the body. Maybe. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry. We have Makoto. I hate you. I hate you, Byakuya. I hate you. You never change. Please be a good human being. Please, just please change. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. But we're gonna go with it cause Makoto is the most obedient student ever. Whoa, why are you so mad? Oh. Master told you he trusts you? Master told you that?
What the heck?
Well, don't let it go to your head. I am so not happy about any of this. As you should be. I'm totally sure there won't be another kaboom. We're serious. Your predictions are 30% accurate, so I would rather not put my life on a 1/3 chance. But just to be safe, I'm gonna go stand somewhere else. Aha. Way to give me confidence. It'll be fine. Wrong voice. It'll be fine. Makoto's on the job. Not that that's any kind of guarantee. Not a guarantee. We're so dead. We're so dead. Ahem. I said I trust you. You now have an obligation to live up to that trust. No, that's not how that works. Just to be sure, like maybe we were supposed to do something else. I'll go ahead and save. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. I think bracing yourself is better than closing your eyes and making a prayer. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Okay. That's every camera. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms. Every part of the school was covered. Not the bathhouse though. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us?
Huh?
And this room is
It's all clear now.
the mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The mastermind's room? I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here. Oops. I definitely just blew into the mic there. Oops. There was something on it and I completely forgot. I hope that didn't break your ears. So the mastermind was here. Watching us. Then I think this settles it. The body in the garden? If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind. Then the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so.
What?
Oh, serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The mastermind is dead? I find that hard to believe. Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that...
But...
If the mastermind's really dead...
Whoa!
That means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. But what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm not bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Oh, I'm bothered, I mean, not I'm not. Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt the mastermind was murdered.
But
Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand? You useless insect! You're banned from talking to Master ever again!
I feel like voicing Toko is the one that makes me tired the most. I feel like I just wasted my breath every time I voice Toko's lines. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed? This room may very well hold the answers to all those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. I think the first step would be to check the records, no? See who killed him? But the first thing for me is to be right back because I need to go to the bathroom. Give me a second.
Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are.
Why was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity and purpose of the mastermind. I mean, I want to know why they were killed as much as the next guy, but I also really want to get out of here. You have to know. Well, I guess if they still think like it's safe out there, like there's no danger in leaving, then I guess that's normal to think that. But we saw the note that we shouldn't leave here. So That's a thing. That's why I'm not
What's your
exactly like,
problem?
we need to leave.
Hurry up and find something for Master.
Yes, slave. There's a camera for here too. And it's the same voice line. Well, no, not voice. It's the same line. I would have thought like it would go even here? In the surveillance room there's a camera? But no, it's the same. There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh? Hey look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook that antenna up, we could watch TV? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, you're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Just do it, man. You don't need to keep teasing us like this. Watch, it's not gonna work. Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. It's not gonna work. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? I don't get... Oh, and it... We're not even hooking it up. Well, okay then. What's this? There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this... Huh? No thank you, Toko.
How much is a monthly membership?
What's this door? This door's kinda creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. The mastermind's a narcissist. What could be inside? No luck. Why is that locked? The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope. No good. No dice. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. I think we talked to Byakuya already, so let's go with the last thing. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. So there's future tech as well, huh? They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. Sure. Because that works against the computer.
What century are you from?
The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. And Alter Ego? You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right.
You know?
Huh? Oh! Oh! What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Oh! Here we go. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time? They really thought they could get away with it. Oh no. That's not good. Oh no. Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Oh, that's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird.
You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird. Super weird.
But
But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well,
The other airhead strikes. Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
what the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. Oh! We're dead. We're doomed. We're doomed. Goodbye, world. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Huh?
what?
Now it sinks in. Now they realize. Been a while, you friggin' bastards. Monokuma?
Oh! You're supposed to be dead. Me?
Dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. What? Not even. It's been like half a day at most. Stay hydrated, by the way. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. Fair, but you're not a normal bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. Ha ha ha.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing!
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game.
huh?
You can't be serious.
We have to keep going? Yeah, I actually honestly thought Monokuma's story was done. I thought now it would be figuring out more about what happened in the school. Apparently not. We get more Monokuma.
Let me out of here!
No, we were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind. We're being broadcast, no? We're actually like an entertainment show.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna. So why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal? But it's just us standing here.
unbelievable.
Ah, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on... Excuse me? On TV. What?
Extreme!
And Monokuma repeats himself. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning.
Huh?
What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
Can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? And why is he this shocked?
Oh no!
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible.
Phew!
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
actually...
What if they already did?
Huh?
Yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be!
But to take control of all communications like that, you'd need an astronomical amount of resources. Yup. So how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of... Oh, the murder. It's gonna be another trial.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh no. Huh? Class trial? Oh, wrong voice. Class trial? Do you mean? That's a lot of...
It's the Monokuma file.
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone, give it all you've got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Who is it? No. And then he was gone. Wow, this is crazy. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is she still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally, we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about the class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. Kyoko didn't have long red fingernails. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe it, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin.
If we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. What is this soundtrack? This is new? Well, I'd better start by checking out the Monokuma file. No, really? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened. Or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Here we go. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important, from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife... It looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it? Wait, you really just noticed this now? Huh? Come on, Makoto, do better, do better. Maybe you're the one who needs the omega-3 fatty acid or something. Go consult Hiro. That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. How many times are we gonna look at this? Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So, maybe this masked person got stabbed because... Once again, we look at the screen again. When they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then I... And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? You saw Kyoko after that. Ah, Makoto. Get your brain working. Do some mind exercise. Exercise your mind. I just don't know.
I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene. What's this? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. I can't make it out yet. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body. Double check what? Double check where? It's red. Where else would there be something like that? I think these are the fragments. Yup. Oh, wait. Did it say something about it? Somewhere else, that's all it says. Nice. So we get nothing. Let's talk to the others first. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. Okay, let's talk to him last. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
For serious.
Oh well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. 30 minutes isn't exactly getting out of bed and into the dining hall as soon as possible. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the dead body. What time was it then? 9 o'clock. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, we left the gym. It's just a flashback. 9 o'clock. That's right, it had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. At least he knows what he's capable of, right? I think he knows that's all he can do. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Fair. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked? You know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. Ooh. Interesting.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. Body before the explosion has been added. You think there's anything in the chicken coop? No. Maybe this. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Ooh, ew. Good job, Makoto. I did not think of that. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. There's only 4. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Yo,
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5 and 1 crossed the road. Yeah, right?
Huh?
What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Why is he so troubled by missing a chicken? That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
what?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? A missing chicken. The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. I really hope it isn't related to the case. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Okay, there's something on the hand. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. Okay, I was gonna say, that's all you're gonna notice? Good. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. And we don't even know if Kyoko had that tattoo, but she was always wearing gloves. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis. You can't move around. Oh. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only a little piece left. One. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire. Okay. It was the same thing. So, nothing particularly interesting. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. Ooh. Okay, no jump scare. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a pigeon? A tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Yes, let's look at it. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Yeah, I think these are all still the same. Yup, nothing else different and nothing else particularly interesting. So let's go ahead and talk to Byakuya after we save. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
in other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone, so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words,
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. That's a weak argument. The body could have been transferred here. What? However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room. But I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite a disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Yup. You're screwed, Makoto. Byakuya's account has been added. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area. But I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room? It's with
all clear.
Byakuya.
Because he's a douchebag and he took Kyoko's room. Kyoko's room key there.
What?
Just give up.
I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Why not, no? Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Oh, we're asking Byakuya on a date. Wow. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay then, in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. I still have no idea what you're talking about. What could it be? It's definitely the corner of something. The gym? Why would... What? It came from the gym? Huh? What could it be that comes from the gym? Oh, it's from a Monokuma part? Is that it? Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here. The bomb? Oh, so you're telling me the fragment was part of the bomb?
Huh?
Oh. Then if it was taken, Toko took it? And when she went snip snip snip, she exploded it on the body? What? A bomb. And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Fragments near the dead body. Ooh. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Let's go ahead and fast travel, but here we go again. They're really making, like, everything really unclear. Because right now, not only do we not have a suspect, we also don't have a victim. Technically, because we still don't know who died. We don't know who died. Who could it be? We don't know. So, then what? Like, what can we even do? I have no idea again. But so far, my guess is Toko. It's the only explanation. Like when she went to go get the knife, the pickaxe. No, that wouldn't exactly make sense because It's like the person was long dead when we arrived there. The bleeding had stopped, but the blood was still wet though. And yeah, another thing is there was no blood on the floor around it. That's another weird thing that makes me believe that the body was transferred. Go ahead and save again. Just in case. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go. Wait for me. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Do we have anyone to talk to? Byakuya. Sure, let us converse before we enter the room. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... and it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Wonder what we're gonna find in here. I would think the room is, yeah, completely like untouched. So, this is Kyoko's room. I'm sure, like... I'm pretty sure she would have been very precise about the things she did, including everything in her room. So, this makes sense. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. Really? I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. The one at the dojo then. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. What about the bathroom? Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I'd better not look inside. That's really how you do investigations? You don't look everywhere? You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know! Really? We're not supposed to tell anyone else though, right?
It's true.
I'm sure I have it here somewhere. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Ever happened to her. Well, I guess now we can't be sure if it's her, so...
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Oh, okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there?
Yeah, it looks like it. Wow. That's a valuable thing and Byakuya doesn't notice? But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. A secret message. Class number 78 student registry? Mukuro Ikusaba?
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and beep. That's it. This must be the beep that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing. And this is what she left behind? I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name: Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex: female. The ultimate soldier. Not despair. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, he disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. That's a mythical being, no? Fenrir. But I don't remember which mythology. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. There's so many questionable things about that, and at the same time, how is that legal? I mean, no, okay, maybe she didn't do anything illegal, but they accept that. Oh, I joined the mercenary group, haha. You can't learn anything about it at all, haha. The ultimate soldier? A mercenary group? This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in? It's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other's sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Ah, you recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already.
Found it!
Wow, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player and the bit player is becoming our hero. What? Ah, it's you.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh, you found her profile? So, what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me.
Now.
I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either. Even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Misogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know?
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway, back when there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding, you say?
in other words...
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed!
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16? Then
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
be careful.
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Watch out for her. The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life? So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
I.
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed!
Make sense?
Well now...
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get. So I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kitty Kitty, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya. Kyoko facts? What's this? Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but... she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. And that means that's not Kyoko. It's not Kyoko. Kyoko's not dead. She's not dead. She's not dead. There were no scars on the hand, right?
And I doubt Kyoko would put on those fake fingernails, right? Monokuma's account. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
What?
Huh? Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
And you're still as rude as ever. God must have hated... well, God must really have hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Monokuma is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there won't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion? That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo are really connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? Here we go. This might be the last bit of evidence we get. And then it's class trial time. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? It means the key is missing. I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. What? It's really noisy out there. Give me a second. I think we should be good now. Okay. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock and... That's cool. I wonder how that lock mechanism works. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without the bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? Yeah. Byakuya had Kyoko's room key, so that means this was placed before the room key was taken. What? I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come now. We need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What's the next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Ooh, so we're going to the archives. Fenrir. You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I wonder what we're gonna learn. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. I mean, he did spend like an entire day, I guess, just going through these. What case was it again? The genocide bill case. So that was when Chihiro died. Yeah, he basically spent the whole time before that trial, and even during, really, inside this archive. Ah, here we go.
He quickly returned with a file in hand. Right now I need to talk to Byakuya, because he's the one with the information. Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? But look at the sign. That's the symbol of Fenrir. And that was on the hand of the victim. So the victim was Mukuro Ikosaba. And someone killed her. Oh no. Kyoko's alive? Was it Kyoko that killed her? Probably not, no? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. There we go. So it's Ragnarok. Which one is that? Norse mythology. Their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe that there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. Makes sense for an underground organization, I guess.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Give me a second again. It's really noisy right now. My bad. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. If you find impending doom and death exciting, you do you, but not for me. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. I think I'd rather not learn about them and stay safe without any information, thank you. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? So you even know mythology. To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean
Wow, that whole thing was Mukuro Ikusaba's profile? Or is this just an update? Oh, it's just an update. Never mind, never mind. Oh, and it's the class trial.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial!
What's with the random philosophy before announcing the class trial? Huh?
So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later!
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Oh man, oh man. Wow. This is crazy. So is Kyoko gonna be here? She would have to be, right? That's gonna be it for me today though. Yeah. Wow. We're gonna continue the class trial on Friday. This is crazy, man. So the one who died was Mukuro Ikusaba. I think that's a given. Like, the tattoo of Fenrir, we definitely saw that. Now, that would mean it was Mukuro Ikusaba that died. Now, another thing that's been bothering me is that Kyoko doesn't remember her past. According to her, at least. So wouldn't it be possible that she was both Kyoko and Mukuro Ikusaba? And that is why she was questioning Monokuma, what did he do to her body? Now this is probably unlikely. I'm just putting it out there, like, it's one of the possibilities but highly unlikely. I'm pretty sure Mukuro Ikusaba is a completely different person. But outside of that, we don't really know. And it's funny that they would introduce her and kill her right there and then. But I guess it makes sense. We do have our main characters, quote unquote, and she would just be like an extra one. So yeah. Mukuro Ikusaba's death. Who killed her? Right now, I still believe that it's Toko. But it could pretty much be anyone, since I believe the body was transferred. But how it was transferred, I don't know. There's the tarp in the stockroom, but the tarp was dirty on one side, like literal dirt, I think, and clean on one side. So that means the person wouldn't have been transferred using that, since the tarp was clean, so there's no blood on it. But the Monokuma file did say
the victim was hit by a metal pipe. So there's that possibility that the victim was knocked out, transferred, and then killed. But we might be thinking about this too hard. We don't really have concrete evidence that leads to a specific person anymore. And I think that's what's gonna keep happening on for the next chapters. It's just really getting harder and harder, huh? So yep, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on Friday, 2 days from now, for more Danganronpa. Have a nice rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.